Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we have a 2011 Z06 we just brought back from New York. Just got it home, just cleaned, detailed it. Got it from the same owner who had the 2011 Jetstream Blue ZR1. If you saw that car from some of our previous videos. Young guy, 29 years old. He is liquidating some of his cars and building a house. So he said, you know, I also have a C6 Z06 if you're interested. And he gave us some details on the car, sent us some photos. This car has some modifications. We're going to take you guys through it. Car came from upstate New York, so about 300 miles away from us. Drove it home. Really handles well, performs well, tight steering. Haven't really got in a car quite like this that's been hot rodded up. The cam, we'll see, it's got a stage 2 Vengeance cam in it since we had the 2002 ZL1 Camaros with the CR5 racing engine, Corvette racing engine. Reminded me a lot like those cars. We've had several of those in the past, helped build a big collection, and really even the C7 ZR1s, all those cars that we've been getting, even the last several years actually, nothing felt quite like this and took me back to those cars, and they had factory roll cages in them and everything else. But here we have the 2011 Z06 in cyber gray metallic. Really nice car, very well maintained. Gentleman takes care of all his cars, as you guys saw as well. If you saw the Jetstream Blue ZR1, only 12,000 miles on this car. It was 12,040 when we picked it up. It's, you know, right around 12,350 right now, give or take. We actually have the car sold, so it is heading down south like a lot of our cars have been lately, but we finally have the sun out today, and the first nice day we've had weather-wise since we actually started the channel. So it's nice to get out here in just a t-shirt and not be freezing and have a lot of wind. But we're going to take you guys through some of the modifications that were done. For anyone who doesn't know, the Z06 in the C6 was equipped with a LS7 engine. See a lot of 08, 09 Z06s on the market, but very rarely do you see some of the older ones. Alright, so we'll pop the hood, show you guys some of the modifications that have been done to this car. It's got about 560 to somewhere between 560 and 580 to the rear wheels for horsepower. Like I said, to start, we got the stage 2 Vengeance cam. A lot of modifications, tastefully modded. That's the thing. You guys know we don't deal a whole lot with modded cars, but when they're tastefully done, such as this, well maintained, we don't mind taking a shot on one. So again, this car's got the Vengeance Racing Chaotic cam. It's got WCCH stage 2 heads. You guys see right there on top the MSD ported intake manifold, and I have seen some of other Z06s on the market with that as well. It's got LG headers, Haltech intake, and a Monster Stage 3 twin disc clutch, which you really feel when you're driving it and on the way home. That was something that really stood out. We believe it's rated around 700 horsepower at the wheel. It was tuned by New Era Performance. Like we said, it came out of upstate New York, the Rochester area, and that's where they're out of, and made roughly around 560 horsepower at the wheels. And we have a picture of the graph that we'll post for you guys to take a look at too, because I know a lot of people like to see that. Inside you'll see he's got the MGW short throw shifter, and those gears and throws are so short, and I absolutely really loved those short throws on the way home. Haven't had anything like that actually since we had one of our Viper convertibles a few years back, and it is a nice touch. And he also had the ZR1 done like that too, with the MGW short throw shifter, and that was a blast to drive too. And now those gears are right there for you. And you guys can see the carbon fiber with the dash. You also have the nice Z06 stitching on the seats, and it's a really nice car for 2011. And you know, compared to what the C6 ZR1s are doing right now, this car has just as much, if not more, horsepower than that does, and you're getting it for, you know, a price right now that's a lot less than what the C6 ZR1s are going for. Depending on the year, depending on the miles, the C6s are 75 grand on all the way up, and that gets you a car with some miles on it too. Here's one with 12,000. Again, it's a Z06, but with the modifications done to it and the shape it's in, it's a really nice car. So again, like I said, we don't deal a whole lot with modded cars. We knew this owner, knew how well he maintained his other cars. We saw it the last time we were up there. Then he, was saying he's ready to get rid of it. Put a deal together, went up today, and brought it back, and it'll be probably getting picked up sometime this week or next week, the latest, and headed down south. And got some other cars coming in that we're waiting on. We just bought another, go figure, C7 ZR1 in Sebring Orange, ZTK 3ZR with the stick, so we'll be getting that in. And that's about it for now.